Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and we are on the road again. Barely. We're just getting started, guys. It's about, 7:30ish in the a.m., and we're headed south. Going down to Choke Canyon for a few days, and then we're going to go over to Lake Corpus Christi, then over to Roma, Texas, Lake something or whatever it is. I've been there a lot, but I never can remember the name of it. Right on the Texas-Mexico border, and the temperature down there is about 10 degrees warmer on both ends, sometimes even more than that. But yeah, we're good to go, and got everything loaded, and away we go. And so far I don't have any really unusual rattles. I don't think I left any doors or stuff open. You know, I got my checklist, and away we go. So, on the road again. Right into the sun, of course. Yeah, because I'll be heading southeast. And this time of the year, guess where the sun is? Southeast. Yo, it's okay. It doesn't take long for the sun to get up above the yard arm, so to speak. Got about a 4 to 5 hour drive today, leisurely. Could make it in 3.5 if I pressed it. But they got some new things going on at Texas State Parks now. What you do is, they don't want to have any contact with any humans. So what they do is, before you get there, they send you an email, and which I've already gotten. And then when you get close, you respond to that email, and they'll have all your stuff stuck out somewhere, so you can just pick it up on the way in. So, on the road again. So I got to remember, I've got a note to remind me to respond to that email and get this thing going. Anyway, I've got me some good old hot tea, but I actually put in just about a quarter of a tablespoon, about a quarter of a tablespoon of instant coffee, and mixed it in with my tea. Pretty good stuff. Get a little caffeine boost here. And we're coming into downtown Llano now, which y'all have seen 1,000 times. Fixing to be 1,001, but we're headed to, I got to clean the windshield if I can remember how to do it. Yeah. Got a little cedar pollen in the air up here. Kind of gives your nose the itch and your eyes the itch. But anyway, here we go. We got to go to, we go through a lot of little towns. We go through Kerrville, Fredericksburg, Kerrville, Bandera, Divine, Hondo, Jourdanton, and what else? Tilden, and then turn left to Choke Canyon. Yeah. I've got reservations at 2 different sites. One is for 3 days, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, because I decided to leave early, and I added 3 days, and I got the last site. Unbelievable. I hear something rattling, but I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't matter. Hell, I'm getting used to it now. Yeah, but I added 3 nights to get out, because we got some really cold weather coming this weekend here in Llano, and there ain't no sense in me being here. They're not paying me to be here. The reason I stay in this left lane is I'm going the speed limit, and that right lane is like driving over little mountains. Little local knowledge there. Well, 7 days I'll be in at Choke Canyon, probably in that range. Yeah, 7 days, because I got 3 reservations. 4. I got 2 reservations at Choke Canyon, and then one at Lake Corpus Christi for a few days, and then I go from there down to, I want to say Lake Zapata, but I don't think that's it. I never can. There's Lake Zavala, Zapata, but whoever, and I've got reservations down there somewhere. I'll find it. No, we're not going to be going directly into the sun. Actually, we're headed south on this road. This is almost due south. So the sun's going to be right on my left side. And this inexpensive Chevy chassis I got, it doesn't have the visor that you can slide back, to get the sun out of that one spot that it always is. You know what I mean? Right there where it can shine right in your left eyeball. But we're cruising along right now. We're going about 50 miles an hour. Speed limit's probably 120. But we'll get up to cruising speed here, which is about 55 or so. And we may use cruise control. I'm not sure. I'm in no hurry. This is not a very busy stretch of road here this time of the day between Llano and Fredericksburg. So I'm not going to be I'm not in a hurry. That's for sure. But we want to go about 55 to 60. So let's lock it in right there. So I'm going to have me a swaller of my hot tea, my Tico, tea coffee. Yeah, Tico. I like that. It's pretty good, actually. Temperature shows 28 here in Roma, Texas right now. It's 38 to 40, which, that 12 degrees makes a big difference. It does to me. It's just fun to get out and travel, guys. I mean, it's just fun. I don't hear much. I hear a little squeaking somewhere, but it could be the dishes. But it's minor. It's no big deal. I'm going to stop in Kerrville and get gasoline. I noticed that oil prices are going up a little bit. They're up to about $50 a barrel from a low of around 40, so that's going to put gasoline prices about $2.10 a gallon in Texas, which is not that bad. Yeah, that $600 refund or rebate or whatever they call it from the federal government will pay for nearly all my gasoline for 3 or 4 months. So just keep sending the money, government. We're good. They're getting us ready for that guaranteed living wage where they'll just send us money for sitting at home. The new world. I know a lot of people resist that, but that's where we're headed. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah, I've gotten used to driving the Class C now. I feel much more comfortable behind the wheel, because the Class C, I guess most motorhomes do the same thing, but you kind of float down the road, you know what I mean? You hit a bump or whatever, but you kind of just float. That doesn't make much sense, but that's kind of the way it feels. It's very comfortable, actually. The ride is very good. Yeah, so far I'd give the Thor 4 Winds Class C a pretty high rating. Why? Because it's okay so far. I mean, I don't have any issues with it. So far, knock on wood. Got me a Max Air vent fan and life is good. Whenever you're out on the highway and you see these people in motorhomes driving 55 to 60 miles an hour, you know why that is, because they're only getting about anywhere from, well, it depends on the size of the motorhome, but anywhere from a low of, say, 6 or 7 to a high of 12, and everywhere in between. And that's their biggest expense for full-time RVers and motorhomes. Gasoline is the definite biggest expense. I think. I would say that's probably true. I got to check my rear camera and see if my trike is still with me. Yep, still there. No tarp, but still there. But it's a beautiful sunshiny day. I didn't feel like I needed it. And to get a tarp that would work, I've got one, a 6x8 that I'll put on it Saturday afternoon because it's going to be raining Sunday all over Texas. So we'll cover it. I've got a little squeak, and it's that, I know where it is now, it's that bottom part of the screen door on the entry door, and that's a hard one to get rid of. Don't worry, I'll do it though. I'll stop up here in Kerrville. Well, I may stop in Fredericksburg and put a little repair on that. This is Highway 16 going south. Fredericksburg, Kerrville, and then it goes on. But then I get off in Kerrville, I change highways. I think it's 73 to Bandera, Devine, Hondo, Jourdanton, and then in Jourdanton I get on another road and go to Tilden. I've got my directions already written out. Why do I write my directions out? Well, because I really don't know how to do the offline maps, and I don't want to fool with that. It just takes a minute to look at a Texas map and write it down. I came from the old school, and some of the old school ways are hard to get away from. I mean, I can read a map, why not? Also, here's something I thought of the other day. You remember when telephone books, well, first of all, do you remember telephone directories? Do you remember that? Some of you might. And if you remember telephone directories, do you remember yellow pages? You know, that's all gone. No more of that. You just say, hey, what's her name? Or hey, Google or Alexa, and do it. Yeah, remember telephone booths where you had to put in, well, at first it was a nickel, and then I think they went to a dime. Pretty cool here. It shows 26 degrees now. It's always a little cooler in Fredericksburg, even in the winter. I think on this fill up I'm going to actually record the mileage and do it manually and kind of see where we are and see how accurate this fuel gauge is. We're smoking down the highway, guys. But I've got me a snack, and when I end this video here in a minute, I'll have me a snack. Yeah, also, for those of you that watch this video, bear in mind that, you know, while I'm out here traveling, even though I use the antenna, if it stays on the RV when I get camping, hopefully it'll help, and I'll be able to upload the videos pretty quickly, and we'll stay on our same timetable. But if not, I'll start them uploading, and when they get there, so they may be popping out anytime. But no problemo. On the road, how does it feel to be out here on the highway again, pushing a Class C down the highway? Actually, guys, it feels pretty damn good. Yeah, everything's right here, man. You know, when I pull over, if I want to go to the restroom or get something out of the fridge or wash my hands or blow my nose or whatever I want to do, it's all right. it's just my whole house is right here. Everything I own, well, except for my Ram truck, and I backed it into the site, and the guy said they'd watch it for me. I got Geico insurance. They don't need to watch it. But everything will work out. I mean, for a month, this is actually, tomorrow will be, well, no, actually today is one full month that I've had the Class C, and I would say we've done remarkably well on getting it all set up and rigged for running, so to speak. Now the temperature shows 31. I don't like it when it's below 35 or 40 degrees. I really don't. My comfort zone's about 40 to 90 and low humidity. I'm not going to, well, the humidity down around where I'm going to be a little higher actually, but so will the temperature. On the road again. I think Willie Nelson wrote that song on a flight between Amarillo and Lubbock on a napkin in about 45 minutes. I sure love the Texas Hill Country. I'm glad I'm here. Yeah, it's about 60 miles to get to Fredericksburg. I won't let it go that long. In fact, I'll end the video in just a minute so I can enjoy a snack and enjoy the drive. I mean, even though it doesn't bother me to do the videos, it's there. So having said that, guys, early morning Texas, heading south. This is Rusty 78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Well, because it helps pay my gas bill. It doesn't cost you a penny, so if you go buy something from Amazon and you want to help out, just use the Amazon link. That's not being greedy. That's just the way it is. It doesn't cost you anything. So, but be that as it may, use the link, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health. Whatever it takes to keep your health, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And don't watch the news, read it if you can. If you just have to keep up, because it doesn't matter if you're up to date with the news. Now, if you're a billionaire and you've got corporations that are doing this, that, and the other, and then maybe you got to keep up, or you got to buy the right politician to get your legislation passed. But anyway, we don't have to worry about it. I don't. So anyway, guys, enjoy your life, enjoy your day. Adios, bye-bye, aloha, and all that stuff.